Come in. Have a seat and let's scry together.
Soon.
Hello, my name is Steph. If you'd like to come on in, have a seat for some symbolic support. If you're new, welcome. If you're returning, welcome home. We're going to utilize the scrolls today for a spirit message, see what comes through, scrying the Inkblots for shapes and symbols that may speak to our psyche and psychic senses. We'll add on Tarot and Oracle, and as you've heard, we have Ghost Tube kick in for any audio additions from the afterlife that may further add to our abstract and ancient auric adventures. Overall, please do receive or release freely. Thank you for your time, attention, and awareness, as your perspective and presence is powerful. Gratitude galore. When you're ready, let's go. All right, I hope you're doing well. We got a mixed bag here of old scrolls, new scrolls. I'm doing my best to work on some sets. If you are opening up with me, or you can fast forward through, taking a nice deep breath, closing the eyes, cleansing the palette of perception, releasing the race and the rush, activating the abstract mind and ancient awareness to perceive and receive symbolic support. In the name and honor of anyone here at any time, thank you for being my muse, and may you meet a message with meaning. All right, this one you might not be able to see well, but if I can bring it up, maybe the light. You know, me and my shadow and the shine here of the light and configuration just is what it is. Behind it is this one. So if you want to take a moment to gaze to gain any insights for yourself, feel well to comment below, drop an emoji. Any interactions with the channel is appreciated. I feel drawn to the ends, like they are reverberating energies. This looks like it's in one form. This looks like it's in another form. Or the form is coming together. The form's coming together. It's like if... give me a moment. This is how it starts. This isn't the end. But it's a beginning. It's a beginning. It's a beginning. Something about the solar plexus is coming through. This scroll is so old. So even beyond the antiquing. Honeysuckle and a golden alligator. Honeysuckle and a golden alligator. There's a conversation happening. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Taurian energy, stepping forward. I appreciate that. It's the two structures, two different structures communicating to each other. This one and this one. How do we fit together? Something about the solar plexus or the golden ray. Also,
down there.
Oh geez, I'm so sorry if that's like screaming spirits. If you screaming spirits. Okay, so this might be in relation to like the heart being the bridge between the lower chakra system and the higher chakra system. Okay, the hierarchy. There's something about that hierarchy that just came through in my mind. Thank you, Taurian energy, once again. And if you're looking for the signs, just a heads up, individual signs, there's going to be a shift for 2025 as I have other projects coming up for 2025. So space is being made. But we will be doing a monthly all signs versus individual signs. And I'm doing my best on this is oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. It's a total sidebar. If you go into the channel description, I'm updating the schedule that you can expect for 2025. Still tweaking just a titch, but I just want to let you know. So you have a place where you can step in to see where I'm at. Okay, let's go. Taurian. Thank you. Because it's kind of like the spirit of that. This, I don't want to call it an old structure, but there's this energy coming in of, it's an energy. Where... Do you know how I want to say I'm seeing this? If you're resonating in whatever channel this is, corporate, creative, personal, platonic, romantic, etc. And it's like playing with slime. Can I write that down? Playing with slime. And stretching things out and like look if hearing is that with that like ASMR stuff and the crunches, and do you want like the watery slime? Do you like this? I don't know the names of the slimes, but I feel like there are very specific names of the slimes, the soft, smooshy kinds. And it's like I'm listening in this ASMR world of this, but it seems to be of the one that more stretches and then crunches, and it has these poppings. Okay, so the slime, it's like in the container of this one structure, it's contained. But then when you take it out and you play and mold with the slime, this other structure comes in. It's like, so how do we fit together? But we've always fit together. It's always fit together. But it's also like buying one of those vacuum things, or like a pillow or a mattress, right? And they suck out all the air, so it comes in this wonderful box, and then you open it up and it fills and comes to life, and it fulfills. Something about the air element and your solar plexus might be communicating. Also, the throat might be enhancement to that conversation, possibly. Okay, so right, so you buy this mattress or you get the slime and it's all in this container and you pull it out and you play with it. Okay, where am I going? Now, say you want to return this pillow or this mattress, and it's like you can't get this mattress back in the original box. This is a conversation I'm having here.
You're back.
All right. So I really hope that the spirit isn't screaming at you. Okay, we're going to go there. I'm going to add on a few tarot and oracle cards. And if you're going to join us for the Flipside, the extended link will be below. 2 ways to get there. Okay, so this is what this is reminding me of. How do I get it back in the original box if I want to return it? Okay, I'm being asked to leave my initial view. I'm being asked to leave that because it's too earthly for where this is going. So take the mattress and the pillows and the slime away. It brought us here. We're going to release it. The context, whatever this is blossoming and filling and fulfilling, can't go back in the original container of, maybe it's like outgrowing an aura. Can I write that down? Yeah. Outgrowing an aura. This might be of people around you, or that's where it's felt. Maybe. That's where it's noticed. That's not the source, or it's just like an indicator. You might be outgrowing old auric boxes because they're filling, they're becoming bigger, they're growing, and you bump up against things that let you know. Am I in like Alice in Wonderland now in the house when she like takes them and she gets big and her hands come out the windows and her feet's out the door and oh my goodness. Okay, where do I want to go from here? I made it earthly again. That's okay, but don't hold it. I'm taking you with me on this like journey, so bear with me. Thank you for holding space for it. There's a guide specifically that's working with you that you might be sensing. Okay, so here's the thing. There's actually 2 guides. Thank you, Taurian energy once again. There's 2 guides. One is working with you to this point. You've done work to get to this point. And now you're going to burst out of this Alice in Wonderland house. You have opened the box and time has happened. Time is a good thing to expand and become comfy and orthopedic for your soul and all these kind of great things. This one guide specifically of this other structure that you've been working with and towards is helping you not be afraid to almost like finish the task. Because it's not about returning it. If you would like to return it, the energy and effort to find a box or how to get this mattress back, maybe you do have to, I don't know, because it's constipating when I get there, but I know there's value, but you can do it. You, of course, can return this mattress. The energy and effort to do that is similar to
Why did you come?
if you push out and just break the house, this Alice in Wonderland house, and lay on the mattress and welcome the support, the orthopedic support. And like okay, so memory foam's coming in. Maybe this is what this has been called, the memory foam of it all. The memory will be there, but like when it doesn't stay there. It doesn't become a mold. It doesn't become a static mold. Oy vey, I hope this is making sense somewhere. From the very beginning, what I saw was, I don't know what it's called, so if you know what it's called, I feel like it's a math thing or a science thing or a physics thing or something along the lines. So maybe this is like where you're at, or
Peaceful.
tools you use. But it's like one of those things where it has like all the balls, the metal balls, and then you move one and then they do that. That's how I feel about time in here. Time after time. I feel like that was a whole like purge, a vomit of visualizations. And I want to apologize, but I'm not going to. There we go. I just got to take it down one more notch, just in case. And I apologize if you actually can't hear it now, but I have here overflow, overwhelm, and plenty. Okay. It's like stretching out the slime. And then once you like bust the slime, I really maybe need to buy a slime and figure this out to get my hands in this concept. And then it overflows from the container. This also might be emotions, your empathic energy.
Let me show you.
Your hunches, working with... hold on, sorry, there's something else coming through. This is the house in Alice in Wonderland when she eats the thing and she gets really big and she feels bad. That like she's outgrown this house or has broken this house. I can't remember, but at least I'm stepping in there feeling a little bad and or sad. Okay. And yeah, it can be a little sad to be overwhelmed by what you're pressing up against as your aura is...
It's what we want.
Outgrowing certain conditions. Because it feels like I'm just going to pour out. I feel like now I've gone from a memory foam mattress to a waterbed. And I feel like it's going to be chaos. I feel like there's going to be no structure. I'm going to go from heavy structure to like no structure. They want to work together. They want to work together. Okay. But that also takes beautiful time. You're here, and I know that means that you're completely aware of the awesomeness of awesome and awkwardness, to work through it and allow the structures to become harmonious. It's like those castles that can be submerged in water, like their moat. Like it's magical. There is the other guide I was speaking of. If you opt to return, I almost want to say revert, because it'll like take me back to...
I'm confused.
Yeah, sorry, I don't mean to jump all over the place, but we're like holistic hopscotch here. I opened the mattress halfway. I immediately regret it. So there might be some form of like buyer's remorse. That's the word I want to say. Or maybe just remorse, but I'm associating again with like these earthly things. That's okay. So this remorse, and I'm like, no, I already regret it. I want to stop it. I want to stop the growth. This other guide of these two different structures. Remember, if I said if you took one way to kind of break through and allow it to fill over time, even though we might want to rush it, Yeah, we might want to rush it. You got to fill the water
No
bed,
energy.
or you got to wait for the time. Okay. This other guide will help you return it or revert. But it's like the same energy is being used. It's just choosing the direction. There is a teepee on wheels. So it's like a golden chariot.
Grandson.
Oh, I saw you float out there. Okay. Cosmic womb, the divine feminine, and netcaster preparations come to fruition. I was just looking over at the candle here. And I heard the song from Dirty Dancing. She's like the wind of my dreams. She rides the night next to me. She's like the wind. Anyway, she's like the wind. This is that one guide coming forward because it's like the cosmic womb is the slime container. I was going to say you're supposed to. Why did I hesitate? We're making our way. Why did I hesitate there? Supposed to. Because that kind of triggers a thing in me as Steph. All right. There's a balancing act here. I see you up there. What if I stretch into such a state that I'm just like an amoeba, or I have no bones? And then I think to myself, I'm coming into, or at least this energy that maybe you're interacting with within yourself. I could call it the higher self, but it's the formlessness. It's the frequency of formlessness, and it's currently in the womb.
Olivia.
It's being fed by emotions. It's being fed by your energy. In a good way, not feeding off of, in a good way. Because here's the thing. It's almost kind of like the fabric of reality, but it's...
How are you?
The formula. Like a baby would take formula. This is a formula. And as you grow and kind of like push out, I'm sorry, like there's going to be people, places, and things that go. There really is an opportunity in that it's like as you're realizing, as your aura is growing and bumping out, and you take that moment to know, oh, I'm squenching. Do I feel bad? Do I feel sad? Go through the states through each chakra system, but specifically solar plexus and heart, throat, like the middle three. So there's two on each end as these clacky things. There's an opportunity for the others, if I may, to also see that as an opportunity. And if they don't, then they don't. Don't revert, or whatever the word I said was before, in response or reaction to somebody else's response or reaction.
Fight.
Yeah, that's where it feels fighty. Taurus here, the two fortunes wheel, luck and right timing. And even with this, like right here, the divine movement, this feels like masculine and feminine eyes. Like, those people with like one blue eye, one brown eye, or I don't know, something along that lines, or an animal even. because I'm seeing this between the two, like they're interlocking like a clockwork. And these two structures really do work together. This could be, to help me understand the structures in a simpler way, is the higher self and the structure of the human experience. And it's like clockwork. Fallen angel, spiritual narcolepsy. Because I think there's been a time I feel so fluid. I feel like the stretched out slime. Leave. But I'm being asked like to continue playing with the slime. Enjoy the benefits. Figure it out by playing with that space. Maybe this is when you're in meditation. Maybe this is when you're in the bath or reading a book or going for a walk or driving. I don't know what it is. It's not my business. Don't let it stop you. Because it fills the space of the structure. Last but not least, before we decide to head on over to the flip side.
Sure.
In the hand, the universe is your partner. Again, there it is. That spark up here. And I kind of want to say it's like right here as well. And it's like I'm plugging into that. There's, again, those two structures are here. These structures can also be points of view. Possibly they can be points of view. All right. I want to thank you so much. I hope this did serve, inspire, educate, or entertain. I'm going to head on over to the flip side. I hope to see you there. And if not, I will see you next week. So much love.